Coming to you from the lovely city of LaGrange, this is Panther Talk, your weekly dose of world news, trivia, and campus updates. I'm Aria, and here with me is Hare.
Thanks, Aria. We have a wonderful show coming up for you, including info and updates on CE events and college happenings, and an interview with Maggie White to talk about student leadership at LaGrange College.
Yeah. So can we talk about how we only have like a month and a half of classes left?
I don't want to think about that. Because for me, that means jobs. I got to go and get jobs soon.
You got to go find a job.
Yeah.
For me, that means summertime.
Yeah.
Summertime, but not really summertime. Because
It's already summertime. It's really nice weather outside.
It has been really nice weather. Like, super sunny. I've been wanting to walk to class all the way to Price Theater from Turner Hall.
It's a great time because I did this the other day to take some runs in the morning on the thread.
Ooh.
Oh, it's so nice.
I'm not a runner.
Well, maybe you can be a fast walker.
Period. That's exactly what I do. I'm a fast walker.
Well, should we move on to our interview with our special guest, Maggie White?
Yes. Hey.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going great. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm very, very excited.
Perfection. We are super excited to have you on Panther Talk. You're our first student guest, so...
A lot of pressure. Got it.
Not a lot of pressure. You got this. I believe in you.
I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome. Okay, so...
You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Maggie White. So I do a couple of things on campus. I guess I could start with the main things that I do now. Currently, I am a senior RA of Candler Hall. I'm the executive director of LC Miracle. Shout out really quick. March 25th from 12 to 7 is Dance Marathon.
Heck yeah.
If you are not already registered, I highly recommend doing it. It's a fun time. You get to see all of the awesome dance moves. Aria's on the morale team too. So
I am indeed. It is super fun.
It is a lot of fun. As well as I'm a member of Phi Mu, Greek Week going on this week. I'm sure we'll talk about that later.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's see, what else do I do? Oh, I'm a student ambassador.
Yeah.
Presidential ambassador. So I give some tours every now and then. And there's probably a couple of, I'm a member of the softball team. That's a good one. My bad.
That's a good one.
It's almost like I didn't get rained out today. So yeah, we did have a game. It got rained out. But we'll play again on Saturday. So
okay, period.
yes, I am a member of this softball team as well. And probably a whole lot of other things I'm forgetting about.
Period. That's okay. We all forget stuff. I know I do. I do all the time. So you you pretty much covered our first question for you. So tell us a little bit like your major and an application in the real world, like what that kind of looks like because you are a senior.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for reminding me. So I am a psychology major. I was originally a nursing major, but kind of had a change in heart very late in the game. So I'm a psychology major. When I graduate, I'll have to go and take a couple more classes that aren't offered here. And I'll become what's called a child life specialist. So basically what that means is I look at it two different ways of a nurse is going to give medication. A child life specialist is going to give kids like the toys and different things like that. So we kind of work with the patients in general to kind of see what goes and ebbs and flows for them. So if it's, they bringing the dog in there or art therapy, music therapy, different things like that. So that's the dream. I'll be working at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta afterwards.
Yeah.
So yes, fingers crossed that stays where it's supposed to. But as of right now, I do have a job once we're out of here.
Nice,
that is
very
so
nice.
awesome.
Yes, thanks.
You
I
go,
appreciate it.
girl.
I try. I do what I
Period.
can. I do what I can. There was another question in there, and I just completely missed it.
You pretty much answered it, like an application in the real world. Like, what does that
wow.
kind of look like? But you pretty much already have a job. So
I'm killing the game
you are
here.
killing it right now.
Wow.
I am curious with psychology and everything that comes with that. Does that change how you view like just normal day life on campus?
So one of the things that I was always told was that like even with nursing school too was like you can't diagnose your friends or you can't like
Right.
you can't really do that to your friends or your family. But I do find myself walking around campus and be like, that does look like some good ADHD right there or anxiety, different things like that.
I'm sure it's everywhere.
Oh, it's everywhere.
Is it?
It's everywhere. The worst thing you can do though is self-diagnose because
Oh, shoot. Well,
Yeah.
I'm in trouble.
yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your goals and aspirations after you graduate, after whatever comes next for you. Like, what you want to do with your life?
Oh, wow. So that's a great question, and I wish I had more answers for it. Biggest goal, May 6th is graduation day, so that's the
Mhm.
big one that we're looking for. D, I know, which I know you. Yeah,
It's on my calendar.
it's time to go.
I don't want to talk about it.
So, that's the big goal. After that, I'm finishing out my softball career. More than likely, um, I kind of have this thought process of maybe, after I get myself settled a little bit, having my own little travel ball team for softball, keep that going.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, little things. I just love the kids so much.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, starting off in Atlanta, for a couple of years, finishing out those last couple of credits. And then eventually I would love to move to Tennessee.
I love
Oh,
Tennessee.
The weather, it's nice.
perfection.
It's a little bit of everything, as well
Yeah.
as just like, I don't know. I've just always had an itch to live in Tennessee.
No, it's a
Period.
great state. I used to go up to Chattanooga all the time as a kid growing up, and it was a perfect place. Now my brother's in Nashville for college. Love this.
Oh,
Everywhere in that state is
awesome.
really pretty and just lovely.
It's a cool place.
It is. So I kind of want to know a little bit about what made you choose LaGrange College, first off, and what made you get involved in so many things.
Okay, so I have a lot of practice at this question actually, so I'm very excited that you asked it. They always ask me
Yes.
this when I do tours and stuff like that. So, I first came here from softball. So I was recruited at a camp. The head coach or the assistant coach at the time saw me at a camp and asked me to come and visit the college. So I'm originally from Alabaster, Alabama. So I had no idea what even LaGrange was at
Period.
that point. So me and my dad came and did the tour together. And we were walking around campus, and I was like, oh man, this is really cool. Like, I love the feel. I kind of came from a background of a smaller high school setting. So it was, they were talking about class sizes and the student to professor ratio. And it seemed right. But this is the part I really don't tell anybody, but I figured it'd be a good time to spill.
Okay.
I mean, I'm about to be gone anyway, so this is just
shoot.
something to remember me by.
Period.
So we got done with the tour. I was telling Dad, I was like, this seems awesome, but, I haven't gotten that sign yet. I'm a very big person on signs.
Mhm.
So I had a friend that passed away in my freshman year of high school, and her biggest Bible verse was Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a better future. And so me and my dad decided that we were going to go and get something to eat at a local place in LaGrange to kind of fill the town out.
Yeah.
We ended up going to Your Pie, which if you haven't been there before, 10 out of 10 recommend.
Oh, yeah.
A little on the pricey side, but you get what you get. And I went to the bathroom, and in the bathroom there was a sign that had the Jeremiah 29:11 verse in it. And I
Wow.
came out of the bathroom and I told my dad, I was like, this is where I need to be.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I love that.
That
Chill
is
bumps,
so
bro.
cool.
Chill bumps. But because I originally had decided, I was like, I'm done with softball. I think I'm just going to go straight to school. So I was actually originally going to go to Mississippi College in Canton, Mississippi. But this was kind of like a last minute thing.
Yeah.
Came over here, and yeah, I fell in love with it. The second question you asked me is why I got involved.
Yeah.
So when I first got here, believe it or not, and Aria, this is gonna come as a very big shock to you. I was an introvert in high school. I was to the point where like some people didn't even, some of my teachers did not know my name.
No way.
That's how much I didn't talk, right? Yeah, it's shocking, isn't it?
Whoa.
Yeah.
The Maggie White.
So
Wow, she was an introvert.
I
Holy moly.
went and, I'm unpacking my stuff. I had already applied I'm in Lyft. I guess that's another one that I forgot about.
Lifters, unite.
So I was I was in Lyft, and that was the first thing that I signed up for. And going on that the Lyft trip and everything like that, like it kind of opened up a door, and
Yeah.
I kind of told myself, I was like, you can either like not have anything to look back at when you graduate, or like get out there and start doing stuff. So that's when I kind of started getting more involved, and one thing led to another, and here I am.
Wow. Period. Maggie White. Wow.
That's so nice. There's a lot of
Yes.
I relate a whole lot to pretty much everything you said.
Yeah.
I was a huge introvert, especially in high school, and then my first 2 years here, and eventually, like, I was just like, all right, I'm
Right.
running out of time. I got to do something with
It's
my time
really
here.
cool to, and this was another thing too, and I guess it ties into both of the questions. I don't know if anybody, do you remember Trevor? He played
not sure.
tennis.
I'm not sure.
He was my ambassador, and he was walking around, and literally everywhere he walked around, there was somebody that was like, "Hey, Trevor, what's up? How's it going?"
Yeah.
And I just remember like being like, oh, I want that to be me. And so like now when I give tours, like it's so cool to me to see. It's like a full circle moment of
Oh my
like
gosh.
everybody else, waving and saying. And then that's one of my big things that I pitch when I give tours too, is just like this is a family, and I always say that thing. It's a cliche thing to say you're a name, not a number, but it's really true here. Like people do know
Absolutely.
your name.
Oh, yes.
So it makes a lot of difference.
Wow. I have no words. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. Maggie White is so amazing.
Aria's fangirling.
I
I'm
know,
fangirling right now.
I'm so sorry.
I am so fangirling right now. Do you have any more questions?
I don't. I just loved hearing all that, all your
I
story and all
know.
that.
Thanks.
Loved hearing all that. Wow.
Of course. Yeah. I'm full of fun facts too. Yeah. Just blowing it out.
Period.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So now we're going to move into a little bit of trivia.
Oh no.
Mm.
I've already played one
And-
round today, and so this will be interesting.
This trivia is related to Greek Week, which is happening right now as of recording.
Yeah.
It's coming to a
I
close.
will say that while we were recording this, Phi Mu and Delta Tau Delta took out the dub in trivia night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just saying.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, Trip, Floyd, and myself, we really just we carried. But just kidding, because I know a lot more people are going to hear this. Everybody that was a part of that team tonight was really doing it. So
Period.
Really,
Yeah.
everyone. I mean, I know everyone from every fraternity and sorority gave it their all this week.
I'm not going to lie, Carson Troth, going against her in trivia, that
That's
was
scary.
a very fine competitor.
She's scary.
Yeah.
In the best way possible, she's scary.
I mean, we kind of we even each other out. So
Very true. Okay. So we're just going to give you a question. You can answer. Try your best.
okay.
And I will tell you if you're right or wrong.
Okay.
Slay. Okay.
Is that her favorite word, slay?
Oh yeah.
Yes. I say it all the time and I apologize.
Can that trend die now?
Okay,
I think you have the
then.
power to stop her.
Wow.
I mean,
Slay and period. That's
period is a little bit better than slay. I'm so sorry. This is your podcast, and I'm kind of just over talking.
What were
no,
you-
no, no. That's okay. You can take over now. I'll just.
Aria,
I'll-
what were you
this is-
saying when we walked in here earlier? To
What?
the other guests when you were talking about the water cooler, what were you saying?
Oh, Hooperdoo.
Hooperdoo.
That is a Professor Knoll-ism that I have picked up because I've spent a lot of time with her this semester.
Mm.
Hooperdoo, ooch it around, like all that kind of stuff. If you hear any random noises, it's all Professor Knoll just rubbing off on me.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so at the beginning of the year, I was on top of all the many other things. I was partially like a orientation type of leader thing, and so we had that performance for the freshmen, and I worked with
Friday Morning Live.
Man.
Friday
That felt
Night
like a year
Live. And Professor Knoll made me feel like I was a superstar. Like she
Oh,
sees me
yeah.
all the time now and is like, "You should do a play for us." And I'm like, I don't have the heart to tell her that. I get very, very very big stage fright.
Oh, well, you did great during Friday Night Live.
I had one line.
But you still
you
did. You still
killed
did
it.
great. You killed it.
I mean, my line was literally, "There is nothing to do here in LaGrange.
Played the opposite of yourself.
Cut the cameras." You know.
Cut the cameras. Okay, back to trivia.
Yes. Okay. My bad.
And just so you know, this trivia is Greek related.
Yeah,
Okay.
Not in the way you may think.
not in the way you may think.
Oh
But-
man.
You got this. I believe in you.
Okay.
I think I say that every time somebody's on a podcast.
Mhm.
Whenever we're doing trivia, you got this. I believe in you. That's a trend. Okay. So your first question is, who was Alexander the Great's teacher?
Alexander the Great.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Greek, like in the Greek. That's
Yeah.
funny. That's funny. Whoever writes the thing for this, Floyd.
I'm watching Trip right now.
I bet he's
killing
having
it.
a great time.
I'm
Wasn't it
not
like wasn't it like Socrates or something like that?
You're close.
Plato.
Close.
I ain't got another guess in me. I'm so sorry.
It's Aristotle.
Oh.
Yeah. I learned that in Drama Survey 1.
Shout out
Professor
to
Tim
Professor Tim.
Fitzgerald.
Wow, that was a good one.
Yeah, but again, I believe in you. You've got this.
I'm gonna do my best.
That's all you can do. Okay, here's your next question.
I'm ready.
Which Greek city is often called the birthplace of democracy?
Ooh, it's a tough one. Where did he get these questions from? A cereal box?
A cereal box.
I'm gonna go with I don't even have a guess. I'm gonna be honest.
It's a big Greek city.
A big Greek city.
Yeah.
It's also the name of like modern cities. Some places are named after it now.
In
Especially
Georgia as well.
There's also there's Georgia City.
Athens.
Yeah.
Wow.
There you go.
Okay.
See? Got this. I
Wow.
believe in you. It works.
You said Greek, and I was like, all I could think of was Greece, and I was like, that's the.
Greece.
Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not sound like a complete idiot.
Now we're gonna move on to
Never.
some more maybe familiar stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. First fraternity in America. Your
Fraternity.
Yeah. Fraternity.
I really want to say it was Phi Mu, but it's not. It was.
Okay. So you got one of the words right. And it was it was in 1776 was the first fraternity.
I mean, the Declaration of Independence.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. America. Okay. I'm going to tell you what it is.
Okay.
Unless you've got a guess.
I'm out. I'm out.
Okay. So it was Phi Beta Kappa, and it was begun at the College of William and Mary in Williamsburg, Virginia on December 5th, 1776.
Wow.
Yeah.
So sign in Declaration of Independence and immediately starts
A fraternity.
a fraternity.
Yeah. Phi
That's a
Beta
power
Kappa.
move.
Honestly, slay.
I got it. It's not going to die, Maggie White. It's not going to die.
Okay. Okay.
As long as I'm around, slay is a thing.
Mm.
Okay. Here we go. First sorority in America.
Gosh dang. Alpha.
Oh.
Do we have it here?
No.
No. Alpha, Delta, Gamma.
Oh, you're so close.
Alpha, Delta, Chi,
Mm-mm.
Gamma. I don't even. Hi.
You were close with the second guess.
Alpha, Delta, Sigma, Pi. Alpha, Delta,
No,
There you
no
go.
help from the people. No help from the studio.
I want this to
From
be
the
known. I did
studio.
this all by myself because I'm a big kid.
Period. Okay. Alpha Delta Pi holds the distinction of being the first secret society in the world for college women, founded on May 15th, 1851 at Wesleyan Female College in Macon, Georgia.
Wow.
What?
If this was a Phi Mu questionnaire, I got you all day long because Phi Mu was also founded in Wesleyan College in
Mhm.
Macon, Georgia.
Wow.
In 1852.
Yes.
Really? Just 1 year?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. We're up there. I think we were the second, if I'm not mistaken.
Something
were
like that.
founded.
I don't
Y'all
know.
let me know when y'all do like a Friends trivia or something like that.
Yes.
Because I'm batting 0 right now.
That's okay.
That's okay. You've got one last question that I think you will get.
Okay.
Can you name the 3 commonly named most influential ancient Greek philosophers? And I'll give you a hint. You've already said one of them.
Aristotle,
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
You also said the other 2.
Plato,
Yeah?
Mhm.
Socrates.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. Whoa. Yeah. Period. That's
Wow.
what's up.
We won't let you go home empty-handed. You'll at least get one question.
Ah, thank
Yeah,
you. I
that's what's up.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
You did a great job. I'm
Thank
proud of you.
I did the best I could, and that's all anybody can ask for.
Period. Great words of advice
Mm-hmm.
from Maggie White.
You know, I'm full of advice at this point.
That's
Any
what's up.
any last words of advice before you have to head out?
Oh, advice.
Advice.
For anyone that does listen, take a chance. That sounded really mean.
That does
sounded
listen.
so mean.
Wow.
Wait, hold on. Let me rephrase because I did not mean it that way.
Any advice for people who don't listen?
For anyone listening, just your biggest advice from me is going to be really lean on the friendships and the relationships that you make while you're here, because when they tell you when you first get here, like you're going to meet your lifelong friends and stuff like that, it's really true. I know that I still keep in touch with a lot of people that have graduated, and I continue. I don't know. That's my biggest advice is the relationships is the big key. And when they say you're gonna meet like the people that are gonna be in your wedding or the people that are gonna be around your kids, it's true. So I'm so sorry, Aria, I took you out.
Broken my heart, man. I've never cried on a podcast before, but you did it to
Not
me.
even with Susanna Baxter.
Wow.
And with that, we're going to say thank you so much, Maggie White, for coming on the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
We are so glad to have you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're back for some college tips.
Some college tips. Again, freshmen giving the college tip. It's my favorite part.
Classic.
So this week's college tip is to start a club. People are always looking for new groups to be a part of. So yeah, start a club. And this college gives you plenty of resources to do so.
No, exactly. I have a close friend who started a club recently, and things can be. It's certainly a large undertaking, but it can be super worth it, and great things can come out of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now we're going to move on to some CE events, some different events happening on campus. We got a CE event, the class of 1972 bench dedication, March 14th, 11:15 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. at the Caswell Plaza. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
The CE.
I wonder if my grandma graduated in 1972. I don't know. I'd have to ask her, and I'll get back to you next week. Anyway, continue, D. That's my bad.
You're good. Jimmy Carter on Peace and Conflict Resolution, March 14th, 11:30 to 12:30 a.m. in Dickinson Assembly Room. CE event, Yoga on the Hill, March 16th, 11:30 to 12:30 in the Jones Zone.
I still have not made it to a yoga.
Mm,
I'm going to go.
I believe you.
I am going to go.
I believe
I
you.
promise. Even if it's after the Wonderettes,
That's when you need it the most.
I will be going to yoga.
And another CE event is Pizza and Panthers, LC Spirit
Ooh.
Night at the Villa, March 16th at 5 o'clock to 9:30 p.m. at 1603 Vernon Road, Suite 1200, LaGrange, Georgia, 30240. Well, that about wraps it up for this week.
Yes.
Big episode this week.
Yeah, really big episode, but
Great
a
stuff.
great episode.
Loved it.
So Panther Talk is written by Trip Floyd, produced by Erika Hill and Kelton Hunt, audio engineering by Stevie Nicks, audio editing by KeOnthany Seals, audio mixing and mastering by Eddie Montgomery, graphic designs by Emily Childs, and music by Jacob Broom. And a special thank you to Maggie White for letting us interview today. And that is our show. Thank y'all so much for listening.
Goodbye for now, and have a good one, Panthers.
Bye, y'all.